These are stories and reflections about becoming. They are memoirs, dreams, apologies, and confessions. The images are not illustrations. They're contrivances and abstractions of the images that swirl in my memories and dreams. The director and chair of the art department at Clackamas Community College took a one-year sabbatical and became a student and took a creative writing class to create his book full of illustrations about his life called Reflections and Recollections.
My favorite piece is Eva's eyes. It's just a big picture of his granddaughter's eyes. And if you read the paper next to it, he talks about how innocent she is and how he gives her hope for the future. He gives him hope for the future. And she's just the embodiment of everything that's good in his life and the childhood ideal. And I think he communicated that very well in the piece.
I had the pleasure of sitting down with Rick True and talking about his work, book, life, and secrets, and the memories that inspired him to create this for his family.
So your book, you only made so many copies, right?
Well, I did it through Instant Publisher, and actually I can print it. I can order 25 copies whenever I want. And it's kind of a neat process. They cost about $11 a book, and with shipping it comes out to about 12 to 14. And so I just order whatever copies I need. I gave away a lot, and I haven't sold that many, and I didn't do it to make profit anyway. This is more of a project for my family. And I started a children's book called Finding Little Things, because I'm inspired by my 3-year-old granddaughter that lives with me. The last painting in the show is her eyes. Mm-hmm. And so I thought it would be fun to make a children's book, so I'm going to work on these, and actually I'm only going to work this year and next year and retire anyway, so then I'll be back to being an illustrator or artist or whatever I want to do. 3 of those paintings I did before I started the book. I knew that I did it as I knew I was going to make this book, so I made that painting for a self-portrait show. And I think a lot of people have that experience of very, very good friends that committed suicide. Yeah. And you do put yourself in their place. You imagine what it would be like to swallow those pills, or what it would be like to put that gun in your mouth. Mm-hmm. You can't help but do that if you're a visual human like I am. You have to do that, and it's brutal.
Do you want to talk about some of the humorous ones, like the fact that you had a condition in, what was it, the 2nd grade or 3rd grade?
Well, I think that's the funniest painting
I've ever shown. Or when you dropped a turd out of your pants. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has.
Your wife threw milk on you and she told you she was pregnant. I mean,
and that's a funny story. Yeah. The image is a little brutal to look at because we're kind of, and those are funny things. It isn't like, I don't want to make paintings, gosh, this is a wedding day and here we are. It's kind of like those are the photographs you have. Yeah. I want to make paintings about being a human being and the strife that we have and the humor. I find humor in almost everything, even brutal things. There's something humorous about it. There's something humorous about thinking the gun's a cap gun and blowing your finger off. I mean, it is, to me, it's a little humorous now thinking back on it. It's also horrendous. Or catching my finger in the erector set motor. Your daughter's foot in the boiling water. I did that. Yeah. And, I have a lot of guilt still about it. But it's like I said in my, I'm not afraid to reveal these things. And I think that people that are afraid to reveal are hiding something, right? I don't have anything left to hide.